Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play Knockin' on Heaven's Door, the Guns N' Roses version. So we're going to start out here, we're a half step down. We're going to learn all the riffs, and then in the next lesson we'll take care of all the solos. There's 2 solos in it. So we're going to start here off this G power chord. It's basically just a G chord. You're going to let the bottom of your middle finger mute that A string. So just kind of strum across it. Now the picking pattern here throughout the song when he's doing these clean parts during the verse and this intro, it's kind of random, so don't get all hung up on it. Just get the right chords and just kind of do the right style of picking and it'll sound accurate. So it's pretty much just picking across this chord after you've strummed it. And then you're going to go to a D chord, pick across it, and then lift up your second finger and come back down with the picking with basically that. Alright, now we're going to go to a C chord, and when you do the C chord the first time, you're going to basically strum the chord without the middle finger on, and then you're just going to hammer it down into its position in the C chord, the second fret on the D string. You do another hammer there, but see how it's just still kind of continuing the arpeggio picking across the strings, just trying to fill up the sound and letting the chords ring out. So just continue to do that. All right, then that takes us to the big distorted rhythm. But before we do that, let's take a look at the verse. So it's very similar. It's the same picking style that this intro is. It's just the chords are slightly different. So we're going to be picking, same thing, the G, and across the D, lifting up your second finger to make that a D sus2. And then you're going to go to an A minor chord. Every once in a while I'll hammer on that first fret there on the A minor, but it's still the same kind of style of picking. Then I'll go to the same chords again, this time ending it with the C again. Then back through, this time ending with the A minor. Sometimes I'll add a little note on top, this 3rd fret on the high E string. This time ending with the C. So just don't get bogged down with the picking because it's random, and just stick with the chords, continue that picking style, and you'll be set. All right, so now let's take a look at the heavy chorus part. We're going to kick in some distortion here, and we're going to, it's pretty simple, it's just 3 chords. Alright, so really there's 2 different ways of doing this. You can do a straight power chord here at the 3rd fret off the 6th string, and then move it to the 5th fret off the 5th string, and then down to the 3rd. So they do that, there's a layer of that on the recording, but there's also kind of that G power chord we played earlier without the 5th string ringing. Gives it a big, nice open sound. And then any of the same 2 power chords. And he'll put a rhythm on this last one. And the second time, just let it ring. Alright, so that's the chorus of the song. Now there is an octave, kind of an octave melody overdub on it. Now that sounds like this. Alright, so it's pretty simple. We just got this octave shape here at the 10th fret on the A string, 12th fret on the D, and that middle string is going to be muted, the D string there, with the bottom of your first finger. Play the 10th fret, then 9, then 7, Then you can do this little lick. You're going to pick it again, slide it down 2 frets, back up and back down. So we got 7 5 7 5, then 5 3 5 3, then 3 2, and then you can end it just with the octave here at the over on the 6th string, or just the power chord if you want. All right, then continuing a little bit later, he starts with this octave again, going down to 9. And this time just going straight back up to 10. This is the end of the octave section, and he jumps up here to 14, 12, and 10. So just get that part underneath your fingers, memorize where the notes are, and see if you can hear that overdub there during the chorus. Now, in addition, we have a little breakdown part where he does a little bit of rhythm guitar work. It's really kind of subdued. He kind of takes the volume down a little bit. And the first one of those little licks he does there is this. All right, so that's off the G and the B string, 7th fret on the G, 8th fret on the B. Just I like to hybrid pick those, just this, not really hybrid, I'm just using the middle and ring fingers to pick that. Let off the pressure each time, then it goes 7 7. Then pick them together and slide down to the 5th fret. All right, the second one that comes up a little bit after that, it sounds like this. So that's 12th fret on the D string, 12th on the B, and then you got a bar here at the across the B and the high E at the 10th fret with your first finger. So you're going to start there with your little finger at the 12th fret on the B, then back to the, lift it up and then bring it back down. Picking the D string with my pick. Then pick up the little finger, then pick them all, slide it down 2 frets. All right, now the third one sounds like this. So that's going to be 12th on the G, 10 on the high E. Then down to 11 on the G. And slide that down. And then the last time he just goes, plays a G major here at the 10th fret, barring at the 12th across the B, G, and D strings. All right, and that takes us back to the chorus again. Now at the end of the chorus, at the very end of the song, they kind of hold that C power chord. And there's a little octave melody over that too, and it sounds like this. All right, so that's just the octave, same octave shape we did earlier. The 3rd fret of the 5th string, then 7, then 10, 15, and 14. All right, so the riffs are pretty simple. The solos aren't that difficult either, especially for slash type stuff. They're really melodic. There's a couple of them, and we're going to take a look at them in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.